Mhm.
Good evening to all our wonderful viewers all over the world, and welcome to Face program. This program is where we frontally discuss political and social issues in Nigeria. This weekly program is brought to you every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time, anchored by my humble self, Prince Ewumade Konkon. Today's discussion is our discussion for today is the time has come to take legal action against the failed politicians in Nigeria. And I also believe that it's time for us to start to sue them as a people. And we are going to be joining the studio today with our brother, Charles Olufemi. Mr. Charles, you are welcome to the studio today.
Thank you very much, Prince. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, like I said, our discussion for today is about our politician that comes in every 4 years. They come with different promises every election cycle. At the end of the day, they don't keep to these promises. They come back again after 4 years again to make the same promises before the Nigerian electorate. I mean, there should be a way to address this issue. I am of the opinion that it is time for us to begin to sue them by taking them before the court or with the court with competent jurisdiction and sue them for failure to deliver on their promises. What is your thought along this line?
Yes. Thank you very much. Very interesting question, and very interesting, not only interesting, but very, very important topic of conversation for the time for the time that we are in. And you mentioned some very key words there, So you said that it's about time that we take legal action.
Yes.
Against them. Yes. Now, so take a legal, and then you said that suing. So suing is a form of legal action.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. But there's another form of legal action that we have. So when it comes to election now, we all know that our legal right is to vote, isn't it?
True.
Our legal right is to vote. Every man, every woman has that opportunity, has a right to vote.
Yeah.
Now, and I am thinking, based on your question, that the legal right that we should take is to use our rights to vote very wisely.
Yeah.
That is the legal right that we really have.
Yeah.
Yes, if saying that, okay, we want to take them to court and sue them, we know the process. We know the process. It's a long process, and at the end of the day, we don't know the outcome. But the outcome that everybody has a right to impact is by using their vote wisely.
PVC,
Yes, sir. Use our vote wisely.
Yeah.
That is it. Some people might not vote. Some people might vote because of the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But for those people, they are not using their vote wisely. And those kind of people, we cannot then complain that, okay, the wrong person is in the office. The wrong people are in the positions. When we don't vote, we don't have that complaint. But yes, so the legal action that we can take is to use our vote and to use it wisely.
Okay.
Not because
from what you just said now.
Yes,
let's go by what you just said, because yesterday was Ekiti state governorship election. Look at all the video that has been surfacing on the social media, whereby people is being induced by money.
Yes.
You understand? The election yesterday was won by the ruling party because they were able to induce the electorate, because there's hunger in the land. So people are used to collecting money. I'm very sure that is not the right candidate they're supposed to vote for. But because they had more money to spend for the electorate, so they were able to run home with the victory yesterday. So that is why I'm of the opinion that we should begin to sue these people, because one, they make billboard. If you go across the nook and cranny of every state in Nigeria today, you will see a billboard. Let me take your mind back to prior to 2015. The Buhari president, they made so much promises that they were all printed in every poster in every nook and cranny of the country. They promised that they were going to make $1. What they're going to make $1 equals to 1 naira. They promised to reduce the fuel price that was 87 before they came into power, to reduce the fuel price down. But today, the fuel price is almost 300 naira per liter at every pump station. Wow. They also promised to reduce unemployment. They promised to also be paying the Nigerian youth 5,000 naira a seat pass, as a form of a monthly payment to them every month. None of these promises they have been able to keep. So that is why I believe strongly that we need to begin to sue these people. By the time we sue one person, sue two, sue three, at the end of the day, and the court make them to pay certain amount of money from their pocket, they might have a change of mind. They might not come to the electorate again with all these bogus promises that they know very well they are not going to be able to fulfill in 4 years. How can you tell me you want to make dollar one? The dollar was 197 when they came into office. They said they were going to make dollar 1-to-1, as if they were talking to kids. So, I mean, that is why I'm of the opinion that we need to begin to sue these people.
Yes. I mean, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking of that process itself. The process of suing somebody.
Yeah.
So it involves money.
Yeah.
It involves time.
Yeah. True.
You have to hire professionals, lawyers, and all the other things that go along with it. Meanwhile, who is going to pay for the money? And it's unfortunate. So what's unfortunate is the fact that we have. I see it as poverty mentality. Because if it's not poverty mentality, somebody that has been suffering in silence, in poverty, will not receive, it doesn't matter how much that money looks, maybe a bag of rice.
Yeah.
Maybe, or all the things that they use to bribe the people. Is the life, if you look at it, that thing that they have given you, if you look at the life of your children, the life of your grandchildren, the life of your children who are not even born.
Yeah.
Do they deserve to come into poverty and they too have to be enduring the same poverty that you have been enduring for how many years? These are the kind of things that we need to ask ourselves, Yes, the country might not be better in my own lifetime, but at least let me begin to plant a seed so that my children, my grandchildren, my grandchildren who are not yet born, they can enjoy a better country. And with that, it's unfortunate because we can't really blame people. So we can't blame any people, because if somebody is dwelling in poverty and they have not eaten in 2 days, anything I give them, they will rush it, they will take it.
That's exactly what happened yesterday.
Because they want to eat. I can't blame them, sir. Maybe if I'm in their position, I might do the same thing.
And you know the sad part of what happened yesterday? The police left the people that were bribing the electorate, and they went after the electorate themselves, the people that were giving the money to. But it was somebody that was masterminding it.
They went to collect their own.
They went after the people, the electorate that were being bribed to vote for.
Yes.
It's not supposed to be so. They're supposed to go after those people who are bribing, who are inducing the electorate. Because it's a crime for you to induce anybody to vote for you. It is a crime. It's there in our constitution. It is there.
Yes. So if you look at your question, I mean, it's a valid question. Should we sue them? Yes, it's a valid question. It's a good question. But I think that, but before that, there are many things that need to be in place. The same police that we are talking about, are they receiving good salary that can maintain them, so that even when they are tempted with bribe, they will say, no, I'm getting a good salary. The salary that can take care of my household, can take care of my family, my wife, my children for the month.
It's not that the police, their salary is not good, because a few years ago, their salary they upgraded their salary to at least a minimum wage that could be able to take care of them. But the problem is there are still some few good police officers out there in Nigeria that even if you give them bribe, they will say no, thank you. But those ones who are already used to everyday bribery from the people, from the masses, they can never say no. So it is already in their DNA for any police officer. It's already in their DNA. You can never say no to bribery. It's part of them, because the DPO send them on an errand every day to go out there and look for money to maintain the police station. Because they have to maintain the police station, whereby the IG of the police is sitting on the money allocation made for them every month. The IG will leave the money in a special account to accrued interest for his own personal use, where thereby leaving each of the divisional police station, the headquarters, the local police station to their own fate. That's the reason whereby you see the DPO sending their officers to each different places to go and auction money to keep the station running. That's what I've heard from a couple of policemen. You know. And another thing, I'm going to my organization, which is GCSDN, we are actually suing one of somebody right now in the Senate. The guy came into office with a bogus certificate.
Okay.
With a bogus certificate. The court said his certificate is bogus, but the guy is still a serving senator as we speak. So my organization, we filed a lawsuit since last year. But I think what happened was that the guy probably reached out to the lawyer we were using before. And at the end of the day, maybe something went as they exchanged or whatever. The guy has been delaying that case. But we have to take the case from that guy to another lawyer who has filed. I just received a copy of it on our platform a few days ago. Who has filed.
Are you seeing progress in what he is doing?
Yeah, they did. Now with the new lawyer, we've seen progress.
With the new lawyer.
And also progress. Yeah. And also we're also suing the federal government, you know, to show because they said they spent over $5 million to evacuate Nigerians from Ukraine war. $5 million. That's what they spent. So we are using we are suing them. We are using the Freedom of Information Act to demand for all the proof of everything.
Information.
So they've been playing games until somebody aired on one of our programs. That was last week. Immediately they now respond to us. We got a response a few days ago as well. You know, so I think we need to start suing these people because Nigeria, everybody is just quiet. Nobody is saying anything until we start doing the undoable things that nobody thinks is doable. Until we start doing it as a people, then you start seeing certain action. Just imagine they didn't want to release the information, but immediately someone will hear it on our channel, and within 2-3 days they responded back.
It's very good. It's very good, and if you can start, and then especially if you can get victory, and then one politician can then be used as a scapegoat or as an example to other people, and a deterrence. Another politician could say, okay, I don't want my people to sue me. Because I mean I understand it and I see it. You know, if we are in the same constituency and we vote, all of us vote for somebody, and we find out that he lied to us, and because of his lie, we voted for that person entered power, and then he began to act in a way in that he didn't represent himself, or he basically does not represent the wishes of the people. Yes, it's true. People should be sued, but the thing is, do we trust the process? Do we trust the process? You know. So you've seen the process work, and now you said that you had one lawyer who you had to sack him and get another lawyer. So are you confident in the process yourself?
Yeah, we have no other choice but to keep hope alive and continue our fight until until we get justice in every issue we bring where that is being raised or brought before the court. We're not going to lose hope, because if we lose hope, nobody. I mean, this is a fight that we must continue to fight. If we want to see a better Nigeria, we must continue on this same path to continue to fight, continue the struggle, no matter what it takes. Because the reason we are where we are today, because those before us were too silent, and they still remain silent till date. Nobody is speaking up, especially, I mean, those of us living in the diaspora. We just feel that, I had a program with somebody the other day about Nigerians. When you ask them, where are you from? They won't even tell you they are from Nigeria, because they are not proud anymore to be associated with the country called Nigeria. And these are some of the reasons, because everybody is so quiet. Nobody wants to say anything. Those who are afraid, those who reside in Nigeria, they are either afraid or they just don't care. Now the heat is really the heat is becoming too unbearable for them. That's why you see all the youth running out there to get their PVC, because they see some candidate, they have kind of special interest on one candidate, so they are all rushing out. Even the so-called celebrity, they are gingering all the youth out to go out there and get their PVC, because this election that is coming in 2023 is going to be a revolution election. It's not just going to be another election. It's going to be a revolution election. It's going to be, because it's going to be an election that's going to either break or mar, either break or mar Nigeria.
Or make, yes,
yeah, or make
yes.
Nigeria. You understand?
Absolutely.
So, I mean,
yes.
everybody, every answer has to be on deck, So, yeah, our topic for today is
yes,
the time has come to take legal action against the failed politicians. Our politicians, they continue to promise, they keep on promising people every election cycle with the hope of delivering the dividends of democracy to them. But at the end of the day, they do not do anything. Empty promises. Every 4 years, they come back to us again and promise the same promise. That's our discussion for today. So, my brother, so, I mean, where do we go from here?
Yes. I mean, it will be good for it to happen. I think people will learn from the mistakes of others, So if it does happen and one person is found guilty and they are found guilty and they are made to use as an example, then it will prevent other people from doing likewise, So that would be a very good thing, because we like you said, we need the change that we need in that country has to be incredible amount of change, extraordinary amount. The change that we are talking about is not ordinary change, like you said.
No, it's not.
This election is make or break.
Yeah,
we all know
make or break Nigeria.
Because this is the thing. Because like maybe was it a year before the last one, or was it last year that we were when the SARS, the protest,
NSAS 2020,
NSAS,
October 2020.
Yes, a lot of noise was made in a minute. Then after a while, we didn't hear anything again.
They shut.
We didn't hear it again. And I know that part of the things that were being said at that particular time were that we don't want to continue to recycle all these old leaders. Let's find some younger people, give them opportunity. All this Godfather process and system, it has not helped us. It has not helped us. All this, it hasn't helped us. Let us give somebody young, somebody vibrant. Let us give somebody with good ideas. Let us give them an opportunity. And then hopefully, we will see a change. Some people that will remember the youth, people that will remember the suffering of the people who are suffering in silence, people who will remember them. But
one of the biggest problems we are facing as a nation today is this inducement of electorate. It's one of the biggest problems. That's why you see these people, these politicians, they can make promises. They can even tell you that they will build air condition in the sky of Lagos or in the sky of Abuja. They come with all sort of bogus promises, because the reason they are not being held accountable is because at the end of the day, even if they come back after 4 years of their failure in office, they will come back again with their bag of money, induce the electorate. The electorate will also accept those money because they are hungry, just like what happened yesterday in Ekiti. I'm really surprised that the same youth that is crying that they are jobless, they are unemployed, they are frustrated, they are taking all kind of risk just to get to another man's land. At the end of the same youth are the same people that is clapping their hand and leg along with this old failed entities called politicians. They are the same people. I was watching videos today. Tinubu, they're the same youth. They were waiting for Tinubu at the airport. Old man that is peeing on his pant. Want to be the next president of Nigeria in a nation where they have intellect, they have people who have the capacity to lead that nation. We have smart people. A country that have so many professors, but still the professors, they are the one ringing the election for the illiterates. The professors are the one ringing the election.
Yes.
So
it's like the issue that really needs to be addressed. Obviously, it cannot be addressed. It won't be addressed before the election. But one of the issues that needs to be addressed is poverty. So maybe if poverty is addressed, if people were not too desperate to eat, if people are not too desperate to take care of their families, then they can exercise their conscience and they can exercise their mind in a good way, so that yes, I will not accept 10,000 naira bribe from you just because you offer me. Yes, maybe there's no food in my kitchen, there's no money in my bank account, but I know that by Friday I will collect my salary. You know, maybe by the end of the month, I'll collect my salary. I will do what I need to do. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. You know, poverty is what what the biggest problem is poverty.
Who created the poverty in the land?
Of course, the same people we are talking about is the government. You know,
yeah, because they created that poverty. They created
that's
a weapon.
Yes,
that's the weapon that they use. It's like you having a dog. You have a leash on the dog's neck. Wherever you go, wherever you want that dog to go, that's where he or she will go. Well, because you control it, you have the leash on it. That's exactly what the politicians are doing to Nigerians. They created a kind of system whereby they can always come back to them, give them peanut from the mega money they collect from their commonwealth. Give them peanut. At the end of the day, they will be loyal to them. The same people that they have been crying on the social media, they are the same one that dancing articulated. They are related. They are the same people. The same youth. That's the sad part of it, you know. So that is why we must take the bold step. We must take the bold step to start suing these politicians. We look at all the promises they made prior to the election, elected into many offices. We'll take that manifesto, and at the end of their 4 years tenure, we'll check what they have been able to achieve. Whatever they've not been able to achieve in that 4 years, we'll sue them based on promise and fail. Somebody have to take that bold step. Somebody have to initiate it.
Especially, no, it's actually making sense. Especially those who you have found out that they lied. They actually lied.
Of course, they lied.
All of their campaign was full of lies. And like the person that you mentioned before, you know, you not only did you lie, but you went to fake documents. To support your lie. That maybe you're a graduate of this. You know, it's good for people to make the example of. It's good for people to make example of. So maybe that from that we can learn from that. From that we can grow. We can grow above that. Maybe we can overcome that particular problem. So it's a good suggestion. It's a good idea. But again, it's in the trusting of the system. That's, you know.
There is this organization in Nigeria called SERAP, SEROAP, SERAP. I so much commend all their effort, what they've been doing on behalf of Nigeria. Today I was reading it somewhere on one of, I think it's channel news or something. They are demanding, they gave INEC 7 days ultimatum to punish those that were inducing the electorate during yesterday's election. Failure for them to do so after 7 days ultimatum, they will sue them. And I've read on several occasions, they are suing the government on different issues. So that is what we must begin to do, and also encourage others to do the same thing. Let us begin to sue this. Look at the manifesto of your representative. At the end of 4 years, if he or she fails to deliver on those promises, take them to court. Take them to court. By the time we try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you see the politicians, they will change their tactics.
I like it. I like the idea.
After they might come to us without no promises. They will tell you, I will do my best. That's probably the next thing we'll be hearing from them. So we need to begin to sue these people, to show an example, to make, at least use somebody as a scapegoat so that they can stop this bogus lies that they come every 4 years to tell us on the national TV and on their campaign rally. This is my point.
It makes sense. It makes sense. And it would be wonderful for it to actually happen. It would be wonderful so that before somebody comes again by the next election, they will think well before they begin to campaign to people.
That is it.
They will think well before they begin to lie to people.
Yeah, because they lie too much.
Yes.
They lie too much.
Yes.
Too much,
yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, you know.
This program.
Please, you know,
our wonderful viewers all over the world. We've almost come to the end of today's segment. Our program normally lasts about 30 minutes. And the discussion for today, like you already know, is about suing the failed politician. We need to begin to encourage ourselves, encourage every NGO in Nigeria to take the bold step to begin to sue this failed politician. Look at their manifesto, whatever they promised before they were elected, and after the tenure in office, take that manifesto, file a lawsuit against them, and let's hold them accountable. Until we begin to do this, Nigeria might still be the same Nigeria. But if we want a Nigeria of our dream, If we want a Nigeria that will be an enviable height to every other countries in the world, we need to begin to do the right thing, begin to sue our fake politicians. Western world, you don't promise anything. Whatever you promise, you will do it to the people. So we must begin to hold them accountable. My brother, do you have any other final statement to our audience?
Thank you very much. Yes, first of all, I would like to say, please, everybody, yes, we understand how difficult the country is, but please do not sell your political destiny for a morsel of bread. The way they described it in the story of Jacob and Esau. Let's not sell our destiny for a morsel of bread. And also, please, what I would like to say, please keep up your good work that you're doing. Please update the people about the proceedings, the legal proceedings that you mentioned.
Yes, we will.
Please continue to update it. It will encourage people, especially if you by the grace of God, you see success, you see victory in that situation. It will change us from other people. It will motivate them to do likewise. By the time people are doing it all over the country, in all the states, all over the country, the politicians too, they will sit tight before they come and lie to people. So please keep us updated, and well done for your good work.
Thank you so much, my brother. It's always good to have you on this program, like I said before.
Thank you.
My wonderful audience, I want to thank you. We have to continue this fight. This is a fight that we must continue if we want to see a better Nigeria in our time. A better Nigeria is possible if only every one of us contribute our own part. Contribute your own little part, do your bit, make sure your voice is heard, go out there, collect your PVC, mobilize people from your community, vote and defend your vote come 2023 general election. Because 2020 general election is the general election that's going to decide if Nigeria is going to remain the same Nigeria that we know of today. Until then, see you next week, same time, same place, and remain blessed.